Good morning, Realtor family. I'm Doug Sager, and I'm sitting here with Edwin Legaspi. He's chair of his local YPN network. Edwin, tell me about your network and where you're from.
My network is pretty much our entire association at this point. It grew from like me and two other people at a local watering hole, let's say, and then after a couple of years of hosting events, it's now every time we do anything, the entire association shows up. I'm from Vacaville. Our association is NSAR, the Northern Solano County Association of Realtors.
How did you first get involved in YPN?
My broker said, hey, you should probably head up this YPN thing that doesn't exist anymore. And after I told him no, and hell no, he finally made me do it. And I haven't regretted it at all. It's actually been a great experience for me. Generates business, generates leads, and other realtors just kind of want to work with you.
How has it challenged you as a person being involved with YPN? Has it taken you outside of the box at all?
Yeah, I was a really quiet person sitting in the back of the association all the time.
I don't believe you.
Not really wanting to participate, and then someone said, like I said, they kind of pushed me to the top, and then now I'm an incoming director for our association.
Awesome. You see how it starts? When you throw an event, you said almost all your association goes. What kind of attendance numbers are we talking about?
So it's actually, we get more people to show up to our events than actually show up for our association meetings. So we'll get anywhere from 70 to 100 people depending on the event.
That is awesome. That is absolutely awesome. How did you get to that point? It sounds like pretty quickly, because you've been chair for what, 3 years? You said. How did you get to that point? What do you think? What was your secret? What's your secret sauce?
Gosh, what's my secret sauce? I stand up in front of the meetings and I beg people to show up. And I'll tell a joke here or there. And actually what helped me is I told everyone, I had my first meeting the other day, guys. I'm standing in front of the entire meeting and a whopping 3 people showed up. So if I can get 3 more people to show up to the next one, then I'll have doubled my attendance. And after that, after begging people to show up, here I'm trying to start this thing, why don't you guys show up? Everyone started showing up. So,
what is one of the events you've had this year or in the last couple of years that you would say was really a knockout? What happened at the event, and what was the educational portion, if there was one?
So I had this event, we did 2 events. We were going to do 4 for the year, but it was called How I. It was a speaker series. So the first How I was how I made my first $1 million in real estate, and that was really well attended. Luckily, we have a wealth of realtors in our area who just kill it, and not only that, they're really nice people, and they don't mind helping out younger, newer agents. So how I made my first $1 million was really well attended, and then we followed that up with how I open house better than you, and that got the wheels turning. Everyone showed up for that, and there was a huge discussion for a week at all the offices about what our speaker said was kind of controversial, and that was good. That's what I wanted. I didn't want someone to come in and say, bake some cookies, throw out 30 signs. Like, that is textbook, and we all know that. Anyway, those 2 events were great in terms of education. In terms of other charity work, every year we do a toy drive around Christmas time that supports 2 local charities. So, yeah.
So we have kind of a theme developing at YPN to replace yourself. How are you going to replace yourself after being chair for 3 years? And do you have that talent picked out already, and are you grooming that talent now?
Yes and yes. I've got a co-chair, and he's doing a great job. And he's already kind of picked out his co-chair for next year. So hopefully it continues past me. I mean, that's the goal, right? To make something that is alive and has its own life.
Perfect. Edwin, thank you so much for stopping by, and it's been a pleasure chatting with you. I look forward to seeing you on Thursday at the Mixer. That's tomorrow.
Tomorrow? What time?
Tomorrow. It's at 7 o'clock. I'll give you the address after we're wrapped up here, just in a few. All right? Thanks a lot.